Ahoy, me hearties. 'Tis Captain Cloud speakin', once a Roman pirate of the open seas, now sworn to tell the tales of a new kind of hero, the brave souls of the United States Coast Guard aviation. Gone are the days of lootin' and plunderin'. These days, I tip me weather-beaten hat to the air crews who dance with danger in the skies, rising above storm and sea to save those in peril. From the icy grip of Lake Superior to the churning waters off the Carolina coast, these guardians of the air answer the call with precision, courage, and heart. Today, we chart the skies with the mighty MH-60 and MH-65 helicopters, beasts of the air with crews trained to the finest edge. Hold fast, for ye are about to witness real heroics, where no tale's been twisted, and every second rings true. Now brace yourselves. The mission begins. There she is, the MH-60 Jayhawk hovering like a hawk on the hunt. Her blades churn the lake into a storm below as the crew steadies the beast above the cold waters of Lake Superior. The camera shifts to the quarry, a rock-bound cluster of young souls, marooned by the rising lake. Below, the rescue swimmer prepares for descent. No room for error, not on a mission like this. With grace and grit, the swimmer hits the water and makes for the stranded. The Jayhawk stays firm, its engines roaring like thunder above. The mission's begun in earnest. One by one, the children are secured and prepared for the hoist. A dance of skill unfolds as rotor wash lashes the lake and the line grows taut. This is no place for the untrained. The cable lifts, steady and strong, carrying young lives skyward. No panic, no fear, just the calm hands of professionals at work. The basket sways, but the rescue holds true. Safe inside the cabin, the children find warmth and safety. The Jayhawk hovers a moment longer, a silent sentinel over a job well done. Another rescue complete, and not a soul left behind. From the frigid grip of Lake Superior, we sail south, where the waters may be warmer, but danger still runs deep. Near Redfish Bay, Texas, an 18-foot skiff meets its match in foul weather, and the MH-65 Dolphin from Air Station Corpus Christi takes to the sky. From Air Station Corpus Christi, the MH-65 Dolphin launches into action, its crew bound for Redfish Bay, where a lone mariner's skiff lies capsized by weather's fury. Below, the man clings to what little remains. Down goes the cable, precise and sure, guided by hands that have trained for this very moment. Within seconds, he's secured and lifted skyward, out of danger, and into the belly of the bird. The crew pulls him aboard, the door shuts, and the Dolphin banks for home. Another soul saved, and the Gulf yields one less ghost tonight. With the Gulf winds behind him, we return north, back to the vast, cold waters of Lake Superior. On the first day of September, a fall aboard a motor vessel sends out a new call, and once again, the crew from Air Station Traverse City answers with rotors in motion. On the 1st of September, with a wind rolling off Lake Superior, the call goes out. A crewman down on a motor vessel, stricken with injury. The MH-60 Jayhawk lifts from Traverse City. She arrives over open water, the vessel below. Inside the cabin, the crew moves like clockwork. Rescue hoist prepped. Down goes the rescue swimmer, hanging like a thread. The lake churns with rotor wash, but the swimmer stays the course. He signals clear and cuts free, swimming hard toward the injured man. He reaches the vessel, secures the survivor, and readies the lift. The survivor's clipped in and rises slow and sure, leaving behind the steel deck and stormy air. Inside the cabin, arms reach out and pull him aboard. But the job ain't done. The swimmer waits below. The line drops once more, and up he comes, sea spray trailing off his boots. One more life carried skyward by skill, steel, and unshakable resolve. From the inland waters of Lake Superior to the open Atlantic, the next call comes far from shore. Aboard a cruise ship bound for leisure, a passenger faces cardiac distress, and the MH-60 Jayhawk from Elizabeth City speeds to deliver hope from the skies. Off the coast of North Carolina, where ocean meets horizon and cruise ships drift like cities on the sea, the call comes in. a passenger aboard the Carnival Sunshine shows signs of cardiac arrest. The MH-60 Jayhawk from Air Station Elizabeth City launches into the sky. Time matters now, not just minutes, but seconds. What begins as a pleasure cruise has turned into a race for life. Hovering high above the Atlantic, the Jayhawk holds position with the grace of a seabird in storm. Inside, the crew readies the hoist, voices clear and calm in the roar of the rotors. Down goes the rescue swimmer, dangling like a thread between sea and steel. He rides the line, bracing against the spin, descending toward the ship's deck as spray whips through the air. Touching down, he wastes no time. He finds the patient and makes contact. Calm, steady, practiced. The cruise ship crew assists as the Jayhawk circles overhead, maintaining that rock-steady hover. The hoist lowers again, and with expert hands, the swimmer secures the survivor into the harness. A final check, then the signal. The patient begins to rise, swinging gently as they ascend toward the chopper above. Inside the cabin, the crew pulls the passenger in. There's no celebration yet, only focus. The swimmer remains behind for now, eyes up, signal ready. Back down drops the cable. The swimmer clips in and rises, boots glistening with seawater, mission nearly complete. The Jayhawk turns toward Norfolk, Virginia, its cargo precious, its mission urgent. What began with distress ends with hope, carried on rotor blades and the will of the Coast Guard. With the Atlantic behind us, we chart a course once more to the northern frontier, Isle Royale, Michigan, where rugged beauty hides real danger. There, deep in the wild, a man lies injured. And it's the MH-60 Jayhawk from Traverse City that answers the call one last time. In the remote northern waters of Lake Superior lies Isle Royale, a place of jagged rocks, wild trails, and the kind of silence only nature knows. But when silence breaks with a call for help, the Coast Guard listens. A man's down with a lower body injury, stranded deep in the wild. From Air Station Traverse City, the MH-60 Jayhawk takes flight once more. The helicopter arrives on scene, hovering above the shoreline, its rotors throwing spray and leaves into the air. Inside, the crew moves with purpose, lowering the hoist line down into the green abyss below. Down goes the rescue swimmer, aviation survival technician second class Dalton Jorgensen, his boots the first to touch that remote soil. He reaches the injured man, checks his condition, and secures him for the lift. Above, the Jayhawk watches close, holding steady in the September air. With signal given, the hoist begins. Slowly, carefully, the survivor rises into the sky, lifted from pain and isolation to safety and care. The swimmer remains behind, like a shadow of the service itself, never far from the next soul in need. Once the man is aboard, the line drops again. Jorgensen clips in, rises clear, and is pulled back into the belly of the bird. Another mission closed. Another life rescued from the far edge of the map. And so ends another chapter in the logbook of the sky, where courage flies on rotor blades and salvation comes dressed in orange. From northern lakes to southern bays, open ocean to island wilds, the men and women of Coast Guard aviation never flinch, never falter. With every hoist and every hover, they bring hope where few others can. This is Captain Cloud, signing off till the next sortie. Keep your eyes on the skies and your faith in the crews who guard them.